this is real or just pretend, but I'm pretty sure my mind knows the beginning from the end. There's a soul somewhere inside me. Show your face and hide your tears. If a seed is hiding in the ground, just make a noise, 'cause I'm all ears. And I'm climbing, reaching out for something I can hold on to deep inside of me.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sorry that I'm a little bit late to all of probably no one who is watching over there on Twitch right now. But let's go ahead and switch over so that you can actually see my beautiful face. Maybe. Hello! How's it going, everybody? So, yeah, sorry that I didn't hop on immediately. I was trying to prep some Halloween candy and stuff for all the little ones that are going to be coming around tomorrow, as it will be Halloween. Let's go ahead and waste no more time. Let's go ahead and get on over to this. We haven't done a creative stream in a long time. Let's go ahead and just go into here. We're going to go ahead and create an image plane, a free image plane. Not that one. Create homage plane. And what we need to do is we need to go ahead and make a full file for this. Let's go ahead and put on our little glasses, my glasses and stuff. Yeah, there we go. Now I can see. But yeah, so we need to go into our Twitch things. I guess we just keep it all in the same folder and stuff, since we've been keeping that pretty consistent. How's everybody doing? How's your Tuesday going? I hope everybody's having a good day. Oh. Logo. We go into here. Go into here. Go here. Go here. Here, 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 and here. Boop. There we go. So we have this all set up now. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to draw a curve that will go along this. Because I'm guessing that's a G and an A and just kind of a thing, right? Because then once we create a curve for this, we should be able to do an animation across with it. The only thing was I had a tutorial on here. Do they still have history? Yeah, they do. Okay. So I'll be able to like dig back far enough. How many videos do I watch? No, there we go. So there's this like pretty decent tutorial on YouTube. I'll go ahead and throw the link in chat, so if anybody's interested, you can check that out or follow along or whatever. And then I'll go ahead and bring this on screen real quick. It's just this Maya writing animation tutorial. So basically, this is what we're going to go ahead and try and do on here. We're going to go ahead and create the curve. We're basically going to create polygons out of it with the global scale, all that sort of stuff. Basically, apply a brush filter to it. And then we're going to go into modify, convert, polygon, let's see, paint effects to polygons. Like, this is a pretty quick and dirty thing, yeah. So you basically get the 3D model for it. And then in the attributes and into the brush, you can do time clip. And then from there, yeah, start time 1 and then end time, whatever you're... Oh, it's in seconds, I guess? And I'm guessing you can go ahead and animate that whole thing. But yeah, you see that? I feel like that is going to be a pretty decent flow speed. You can make it go faster, slower, all that jazz, right? So 5. I'm guessing just flow speed is up to whatever. We're going to also fiddle around with all that sort of stuff too, right? So I guess the first thing that we're going to have to do, yeah, is just any sort of curve, right? And then you just go into the visor. Okay. We'll get that over here on the tab for reference. All right, then. So go here, then here. Let's go ahead and get into our curves. Boop. And then we can go in here and clean up all these curves. We're going through. We're just making this curve go all the way through there. Wank. Then we can come in here and clean this up, I think. Yeah. Oop. We'll also make this R right there. Oop. Shrink that down. So then that way we're not selecting this. Background, save, BG, image. Right. I always hate, like, they should just have it where if you have a space in there, it should just throw one in there for you. Ooh. This is very strange, like why I can't actually see this. So let's go ahead and just make sure that this... Maybe we don't even need this one right here. Oop. Don't want that backside one right there. I think these two need to be like... Like really strange how it just disappears after this half. Like where I select it. Like I'm almost having to do it blind, which is very strange. Don't understand it. Maybe we take the whole... this thing. Bring it forward just a bit. Maybe that's why it's disappearing, because it's like directly on it. Nope, it's just super weird that way. All right. That's a bit strange. Okay. I think that's pretty good for now. So now let's go ahead and go into here. These in paint. See, where are you, visor? So let's see, Windows, General Editors, visor. Visor. There we go. We're gonna go in there, and then we're gonna scribbity scroll all the way down to pans. Pans. There we go. And then we can also get all of this stuff. Maybe we'll throw the ink in there. I'm guessing you select the curve. We're going to select the curve and then select this. And then I'm going to go into rendering. Texturing. I actually don't see paint effects in here. But this is kind of strange. Should be here. We'll just go ahead and look in here. So curve utilities, modeling, generate curve utilities. Now, why would it go from Maya 2014, where it's in paint effects, to now 2016, where it's in generate curve utilities and modeling, and not in rendering anymore? Also, we need to do a save. Very Gary. That's what we need. Here. Gary V. Logo. Patch brush to curves. Oop. So if we go into here, we know generate curve utilities, attach brush to curve. Boom! Look at that. Look at that. Yes, it doesn't really taper off as much. We can also make all this stuff nice and fatter and everything too, right? Display percent, degree. Should be a thickness. Global scale. There we go. And we should be able to just maybe ramp it up just a smidge. Even though that looks a little bit funky. Because now it's this whole thing, right, where like we would need to have it be more of a brush rather than kind of like this tube sort of thing. Also fiddle around with some of the other effects too. So if we go into here, did we already close the visor? Okay, so it's window, general editors, visor. Right? Yeah. We get back into options. So we have the ink as well, right? We're just gonna kind of go through all of these different sort of things in here. Boop, boop. Yeah, so now we go into generate curve utilities, match brush to curves. Not really seeing anything in here. And legacy. So I guess ink doesn't work. We do simple line. See how that looks. Like maybe what we're gonna have to do is have this really be a little bit thinner and not have it as fat of a line. So it's like instead of a marker, he's actually using more of like a micro pen. Something like that. Because now we need to actually sort of give this a little bit more depth and everything, right? Just like a little bit. Not anything too crazy and stuff, right? Giving a little bit of a whirl to it. And same thing with the A here. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, because I think if we do it with like a matte white or a matte black, we might be able to get away with having it being a little bit more fat like that. Oh. At least now it's like looking a little bit more like the logo. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this, do that, and do the hand, or the actual logo itself. Let me just do that. Okay, so I think what we need to do here. Why is it not? He is okay. Quite strange. Because at least now we can kind of get this situated. Like that's like up there. That's up here. Let's get rid of this image. Really not much for a... We're trying to get a little bit more. Surfaces? I wonder what that is exactly. It's like I know there's one in here. Yeah. It's like it does that. It's very strange. Yeah, because it's like I can't see it at all in there. Strange. One. But the big thing is like up in here because it does get a little bit fatter. I'm guessing we can go ahead and because I guess once we actually have this exported out to polygons, we might be able to get something there. But yeah, and then we can get that and no problem. Basically figure out whatever font that is, or you can just do the whole other thing again, or we just put it into Illustrator and get that working for us. So I think we can go ahead and get rid of that for now. We can dip back into the tutorial real quick. Yeah, so it's the global scale that we can mess with for sure. So now if we go into modify, convert, and then we'll see what we have to do from there. Paint effects to polygons. Let's go ahead and just like up save right here. And then, excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. All right, that's the beauty of having a mute right there. Yeah. Whew. All right. Blast that over. Go and do an MG saver. All right. Modify, convert. Paint effects to polygons. Boop. See what they do here. Looks like it's pretty much a standard one. So now you have this stroke shape. Right. If we go down into our extra attribute line modifier right here. Oh, never mind. He doesn't actually go into there. He actually gets into the simple line flow animation. And then we go ahead and do a time clip. Start frame. It's going to be a 1. Frame time through there, right? And then flow speed. We'll just do like something like 2. Ooh. Look at that. So I'm guessing we just go ahead and mess with this, right? So like 50. So 50 is pretty fast. I'm guessing, let's go ahead and just half that real quick. Yeah, actually looks pretty decent. And you can like render that stuff out, right? Yeah. Now here's the interesting thing where it's like, can I actually conform this? Ooh, so it does. It comes out a little bit funky, but it's not bad then. Then that basically comes down to a point where it's like we can actually have this taper off. Like out to here maybe. So if we just come back to this, right? So what, how does that? Like it's inverted somehow. Oh, because it's trying to travel past it. So if we get back in here, right? Do that. Let's do the, make this be the topology. And make this. Yeah, be the, we'll make this the line. Do something like that. So this is what we have so far, right? Or this background image. And we have it to where it's writing. So there you go. So now it comes to the point where we need to have this. We're going to try and conform the topology just maybe a little bit more to the logo. At least we're going to try and do our best to get this. Just get that right there. Right there too. So now when it comes out, it's still following that line all the way out. Cool. Now if we get into here. There we go. Shrink this a little bit too. It's just like a little bit fatter. Let's see, what can we do? It's almost like everything from here to here. I just gotta make this more. Nah, yeah. It's like you'd almost have to scale each individual one for that to be a little bit fatter. Let's see. Ooh, oh no, your hair. I know, right? You haven't seen me taper since I cut my hair. Oh no. Oh no, look at this here. You know what? Can I do this? Okay. I'll do a little turnaround for you real quick. Look at this. Catching. Many people haven't seen me with a new haircut yet. Sorry, I didn't speak into the thing there. Here, I have to put my headphones up over here. That way it's nice and out of the way. Yeah. Oh, man. I don't feel like this being fatter, just letting that sort of taper off should be fine. Just so you kind of get that nice feeling, you know, kind of get the loops and stuff over there, and that's looking pretty good. I feel like that looks pretty clean. And here, this is what we can do. Let's go ahead and get this at least writing look pretty good. Close everything. All right, cool. Haha, thank you. How you doing, man? How is your Halloween and stuff going? Jenny G and I got to go to a Halloween party over the weekend. That was an absolute blast. Man, these are just pushing down on my earlobe far too much. Can this get adjusted at all? Thing is, these actually have like a really decent like audio quality and stuff. Yeah, haha. Yeah. We're gonna dress up again tomorrow for our work. We need simple line here. So if we just do, because it goes like nothing. Do like it somehow starts right there on 25, then it ends on 69, 70. This is a very strange way of... I wonder if there's a set key. Can I actually see this in the graph editor now? I wanted this. Show all the stuff. So it's all auto tangents, so maybe we can do, can we actually type in just flat? Okay, cool. And maybe on here, have it start there. Nope. I guess we just start at 25. Or I guess 24. Since 24 is going to be where it's at absolute 0. Now it's time to try and figure out what do we want to do with this. We could do like a nice little just 360 camera pan. Or you just put the camera on there. Or I think what will be really nice is usually with like most of these things, right? Is just creating a polygon plane. We're gonna give it a background, right? For it to live on. And basically just make it so that it's full background size. Maybe not that big, jeez. I guess it really depends on how you want to do. Because you can have that there, right? Do we want to just make a sphere? Guess I'm go ahead and make let's see. I'm also not a huge fan of this song either. Now we do this and this. This is going to be just the true background. And we're going to lock that. There we go. Sweet. Guessing we can go ahead and take all the guessing work on whatever font he's using for that Team Gary V. Let's watch this through a bit. Right on 70. Okay, so we'll just snip that back down to 70. think we can actually make this just a smidge slower. Here. Maybe make it like 20. 15. So let's see. So if it's going from 24, that's actually like a pretty decent amount of time, I think. It's like under 5 seconds, I think. So now we need to create camera. What were some of the other ones? Stereo, I believe, is when we're going to start getting to like 3D effects and stuff. Do we need camera aim? Nah, probably not. All right. And then we have our tools here with the cam switch. Let's go ahead and do that for now. I mean, I'm trying to figure out if we want to use mental ray, which is something that I know more of, which is going to be a little bit more of a hassle, or do we just try and use the V-ray setup that I already have? I suppose we can just go ahead and go into create or import. So we're going to go ahead and save this here, and we're going to go ahead and do a saver version up here. And then we're going to go ahead and import the lighting rig system that we currently have. We're in an MB right now, so. Boop. Error reading file. That's just like the camera, I think. Reading file. That's weird. How strange. What if we just import that one? All right. All right, so now it's basically going to toss in like 1,000,000 cameras, of which we can just get rid of all of them. And I think all that we're really going to want in here is all soft beauty. Either that or it's like white generic. We can try that out. I think we have to get into our legacy viewport in order to see these. Don't believe we're going to need that. Oh, hello, 1,000,000 lights. If we get our BG in there. Okay. Okay. I don't believe. Here's all of our lights, right? So go into that, and then we're going to go into here. Go with our V-Ray setup. And we're going to go to our presets, load 32-bit studio. Now, if we go back into our view, switch, we're going to switch over, do that, save config, switch. There we go. Woo. Let's not have any rotation on the Y at all. Instead of 1080, we're gonna just go down to HD 540. Save here and see what a render looks like. Yeah, definitely gonna need to start rocking some GPU stuff eventually. All right, that doesn't look too bad. I mean, you could probably lift up the light a little bit more. Yeah, it seems just a little bit too soft. Take this. Get color. That's just basically temperature, right? Ah, there we go. We take this, go like 2, 2. Make it just a little bit bigger. See how much brighter that is. That's feeling a little bit better in terms of brightness now, I think. Now that we kind of have that nice light to it now. We don't have to see the rest of the render. It's just basically getting rid of this noise, right? Now we can go back into our viewport 2.0 nonsense. Why are my manipulators not showing now? Okay, there we go. How strange. What is it trying to select there? Oh, because the lights are... Gotcha. Gotcha. I understand. Always trying to just select these lights. So now we can just put all of those on their own layer and just call it lights. Make them yellow. Why not? So now I can't select them. Boop. Swoop right in here. We can just go back into our 2.0 just to kind of get rid of that. So now we need to figure out what are we gonna do when this is kind of being written, right? Also kind of not liking how this... Ooh. Oh, because it just zoomed all the way out. Oh man, it could get really dirty here. Can I actually... Wow. I mean, it's only for like 2 frames, right? Keep all that stuff going behind it. Just hide it within it. All we have to do. Yep. Yeah.
In the night, I know that both of us knew this wasn't right. We're taking two different flights. Probably the reason we haven't linked in a while. We ran our course when I stopped missing your smile. Never thought this was your style. Different perspective, I can't see you, I'm blind. It's inconvenient to show you round at this time. Between the walls of my mind, I'm fighting demons who like to haunt me at times. I seen this bait, but I got caught on the line. While feeling awkward and high, my free spirit acting corporate, I find. Self-medicating, now distorting the sky. And now it's war to decide. Impossible that mixing water with fire. I hold my strength, something she grows to admire. The cards are stole or required. I cross my fingers, hitting walls of a tire. And often ponder on the reason for this love I require. While we're traveling at the speed of light, so close to the wire. While we're traveling at the speed of light, so close to the wire.
We're just trying to smooth this stuff out as best as we can. Since it's kind of, since we're having to...
Just can't find the words to say no. It's never gonna be the same. Moving on. And the easiest thing to do when the hope's strong.
Trying to make this into as close to a point as I possibly can.
And I just don't wanna fight you no more.
Oh, am I in the camera right now? Ah, shucks. Go ahead and get rid of that. So now it'll probably at least look like it's still moving along with it, even though it's not going to be perfect. That's fine. Because it starts to get all wonky out there anyways, in terms of it tapering off, so... Not terrible. This is also something where, do we want to just keep it at this angle? Have the handwriting come in. Like, we can just do like a very subtle camera move. Because we kind of want this to be like quick, right? This is like kind of like an intro to a video. Just go and then move on, right? Everybody's attention spans are way too long for this stuff now, right? So let's get back onto our... Let's do that 25 again. We go there. Just make it like 40. Actually, here. Also, what happened here? Oh, because the keyframes aren't there anymore. Yeah, because it's going to be happening like towards the end. Ah, yeah. So basically, we need it to end by 76 now. This is what we can do. We can do 62. When this last one needs to end. Okay, so we just have, I think, a single frame in there that gets wonky. Okay. I feel like this speed is going to be a little bit better, though. So perhaps this needs to get moved over by 1. It's not even appearing here yet. Okay, that's starting to feel a lot better. Oh, now we're doing... Oh, okay, good. Whew, I thought we were doing it from the camera again. Oh, way too short, you mean, yeah. Yeah, and sorry for not seeing the chat as much. I was deep into the production. We might actually want this to be a camera and aim. And now we can just have it, yeah, like start from here, right? We go into our BG maybe? Make it so that it's there you go. Kill that. Now we should be able to just get that as far as what? Maybe out that far? Yeah, it's fine, yeah. There's the resolution gate. There we go. I think 10 is good. Good headspace and everything through there. Also, we want to go ahead and get the... No, we want display options. We want to go to our overscan like 1.1. And make this black. Opacity like 0.9. There we go. So now you kind of got the... what's happening here. So if we do, so it's 24 frames a second, right? So 24 frames a second plus, or actually is most of their stuff 30? That would actually be something interesting to know. So if we go to just any sort of Gary Vaynerchuk videos, right? Let's see what they're filmed at. It says 1080p. Just go on here. See what this whole thing. That long? Okay, you know, it's only like a 9-minute video. That should be pretty quick. So basically what I'm going to try and do here is just figure out what is the exact details. Yep, no, it's 24 frames a second, so don't have to worry about that then. So if we do 24 frames a second, 24 frames a second times 4 seconds. Let's do that. So we're going to be ending at 96 or so. We'll probably go down to 72 because we're already starting at 24. Right here, have this be at the here. I also want this to be here. We want this to angle upwards. Now we do that with this. There. I almost feel like we're gonna need to have what is this? Topology. Add that. Okay, cool. Can I take this and rotate that? Nope. Okay. So then what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to create a locator. Have that get aligned just up here. Make this camera just a regular run-of-the-mill camera again. Oop. Yeah, because what we're going to do is we're going to make that the parent constraint here. So get our constraint tools. Go ahead and do an anim constraint so that way we can still rock it. So now, if we take this locator, woo! Make it like a good solid, let's see, let's take you down to, like here. Like the second you barely touch this thing. Nope, too far. Just a little bit too far, so bring it back up a bit. There you go. I think that's good for now. And if we get it to, what, 72? We'll make this an ease in to it. Like a strong ease in. Where it's like almost not even. There we go. There you go. Have that like perfect sort of angle coming up. Having that and that. have this. Whoa. We can come back into here with our rotation. That, do this. Well, actually, we want that to be very much like an S curve going down. This is going to be the first thing they see. Then we can like pop in the Team Gary V or whatever. Or do like the Gary Vaynerchuk. Vaynerchuk logo. Because I know there is one on here. This, right? This Gary Vaynerchuk stuff. Look at that boyishly good looks. So we just take that. We could snag that if we want to. Or we could just basically go with that's a really crap quality sort of. I'm going to create. Let's go into our text here. It's all just with a single K. Times New Roman. I don't think so. Also, let's make this all capitalized, I think. Gary! Vaynerchuk. This is also going to get to a point where it's like, what do we want to do in terms of... We could do turtles. Did that... Oh, okay, so it's not scalable. What would be... Just do impact, make it a meme. Or your HI, right? Bam. Impact. I almost feel like if I'm gonna do this right, actually, yeah, like maybe. Let me open that tab back up again. Franklin Gothic, are you close enough? I think you might be close enough if we just do that on normal. That's close enough, I think. Well, hey everybody. We kind of sort of lucked out. So now I think this is getting a little bit thick. Double. Oh, okay, so that's just that. Bring this out. Yeah, let's not make it super fast. Just make it just like right around there. Take this right up in here, right? Why do I keep closing it? It does go out a little bit beyond the signature, right? Okay, that's pretty good. If we go into our hypershader, we can just go ahead and slap on whatever this is. Gary V. Either that or what we could do. If he does that stuff, it was pretty much all black, right? Don't really care about that one. This one, yeah. Just make it all black. All black everything. There's a little bit more of a loop right here. There's a gap right there. We could possibly make this line. Okay, so that's on. I made that one the line. Oop. Don't mean to do that. I don't think this can actually move anywhere anyway, so I don't know why that was happening. We're gonna go into here. I think it's gonna be the one to the left right here. If we do something like that, I think. No, we won't have this extra little bump that's right in there, but a little bit more, a little bit smoother, right? There is a bump there, right? Okay, this is what we're gonna try and do, right? Okay, so at least we have this. Throw that way over there, just so we have a copy of it. We can also save. Just do a version up here. I think we have both the bumps there. It's just not going to be as predominant, right? Like there's the bump and then the bump. So yeah. The Gary Vaynerchuk. .02. We might have to just go down to .01. Gary Vaynerchuk. Go to our quad view here. Come up here to the top. That's about right at the same spot where all that stuff's gonna be. So do we want it to kind of wave up or just sort of appear in? But since that's already coming in here, we can have that kind of zoom into place. So if we go into here, I think we go into polygons. We go ahead and separate all that stuff, and then we go into here. We'll just add that in to the background so that's not selected anymore. So now we have all of this. We want to go to modify. We want to go to center pivot. And all we're going to be doing, right, is just going to be taking the translate. Shoot. So it ends at 72. We want this to end probably close to 90. Give it 6 frames to breathe at the end. It's what, 12 frames probably, 70. That way you don't. Well, we're kind of still getting through this. So we're going to have to really push it out to here, I think. Don't see it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have it appear right there. There we go. We'll take this now. Have it all kind of just get bumped. Would be able to do okay, here, this is what we can do. Yes, okay. Do this. Take all of that, and then we're going to bump all of it back a key. Doing it that way, all right. Do that. 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 Do you have that? Now I wonder if we take the first frame of all of these, because it seems like it's kind of swooping in just a bit. All right. Like it's coming in right with the camera, right? So, Dang. Wish there was a way where I could just select the first frame of all of these, right? I guess this doesn't really matter too much. Because by the time that one's getting in there, right?
I've been wondering about words we left untold.
We can make an all key for that there.
How things could have been to be watching.
And then just have whatever value this is.
Have you ever had the thought if I met you now instead of then, we could watch it all play out from the very moment we shook hands. Things are moving parallel with a different version of events, so we might as well forget thinking about what could happen next.
Oh, wait, yeah. All right, yeah, so now we're getting like a nice little arc going up. So I think what we can do here, right? Let's just take this. Because it was easy enough. Just have this. And then we did it down to 78. Brought it over here. But then we bring it down to here, right? Now we make this like the first frame down here. Cool. Like nice. So it's coming from below and in. Yeah. And now we can go ahead and offset all this stuff coming back. Yeah, that would have been a little bit too annoying. We're basically bumping all these keys back to kind of give us this kind of offset look. Now I got now we make it to 96, I think, in here. Not 86, 96. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Also take this grid out. Like the slightest bit of white that I was seeing in here. I'm gonna actually try and render this out real quick just to see if I actually see. There was like a little white pixelation in there. Okay, no, I don't see it. Okay. I guess the only thing now is that there is a little bit of a break down here. Might have to check that out. We can also make the Gary V Vaynerchuk, instead of this kind of matte black, we can give all this. Let's see, let's go to our... What if we just give it like, just like the traditional sort of Lambert. So that's kind of what's been given in the background for this. We make this Maya Lambert and just make it like see how bright this looks now. Great that looks. Like if we mess with this font and try and make it like perhaps just a little bit darker, but not as dark as up here. So this is very font. Take that, assign to everything. Let's make it pretty dark. Like a little bit off, right? We could actually probably go a little bit lighter than that. Also, this might be getting a little bit too washed out. Let's see what we get here. Let's just make it just like just the littlest bit off of black. Maybe we'll keep that nice and off. Let's take all of this. Grab there. Let's see. That stuff's all working right. Let's get this like right up against the wall. I feel like rather than having a very soft drop shadow for it, if we have it like just a little bit tighter for the text, I feel like that'd be good. I should just do that area. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that looks that feels a lot better anyways. Now it's also time to just see if lights in here. Look at this. Now you're kind of getting a little bit too much of a blue going on. Let's just go ahead and cancel that out. I'm just wondering if it's just a little bit too soft. But maybe we take these and these. Like those. Side panels. Getting like a subtle bluish hue. Definitely getting a bit of a stronger shadow here. Let's see what we get with the Gary V right here. It's not bad. I just feel like if we come into here, right? The color mode is in colors. How that works out. Okay, getting a little bit of a bluish hue. Oh, that's drawing override options. There we go. We're definitely getting a lot more to the warmer colors now. Like that definitely, like, man, like what a difference does that make? I feel like that's actually like pretty close to what we're really wanting to get here. Yeah. Yeah. And then now it's actually, oops. Let's make this like 0.5, 0.5. I just want to kind of see what it would look like with some different lighting schemes. So that's actually just kind of very uniform. As opposed to what I thought would be kind of like, ooh, okay, so now it's getting to be a little bit more kind of like a spotlight now. Wow, you can really see that. So let's really get that direction really up there. Make this like 0.5, 0.5. So it's kind of more or less. Nah, that's still crazy bright. Or if it'll just stay the same. Oh, not really. Starting to get a little bit. Like. And then maybe move it a bit. This is what we can do. Do that 0.25, 0.25. If we do this and this, and we just do a line, and we just take this back. Maybe just like up and down a bit. I know there was like a way to be able to actually like look through this. everything. Yeah, because now we're starting to get a little bit of a stronger shadow and stuff if we really want to. But we're kind of losing the Gary Vaynerchuk stuff. So I think what we can do is we can just undo just a heap amount here. Kill all that directional stuff. Basically until we start getting back into our temperature range. And then I think we'll go ahead and just call it a day for this for now. And then we can go ahead and like fine tune and twiddle, you know, like a whole bunch of stuff and everything. And as far as doing the animation, we'll probably just gonna have to leave it running overnight as per usual with my old ass machine. Little ass, that's kind of what I have to deal with until I can actually start doing some GPU rendering, because my video card's definitely much newer than my GPU, or my GPU is much newer than my CPU. So it's not terrible. That is kind of too far off as well. I'm not feeling that. Now. Almost. Why does it go like so black on that? Probably because of that. It's like I'd rather not have such a crazy drop shadow up here. But just take that, do that quick render. I mean, I think we're gonna get it anyways, just with how thick this is, I think. Please go with the topology here. We like make this thinner. Does it like crap out now? Probably just like, yeah, so it's probably like tied to that and everything. So yeah, so I think we'll go ahead and save this here. Just pick out this render real quick. We'll save it. We'll post it to Twitter. We'll see what everybody's kind of up to. All right, boop, and there we go. Now let's go ahead and go in here to our save button. Here. Gary V 3D. There you go. Now we can close that. Let's hop on yo Twitter. Here, let's go ahead and do this on Hootsuite real quick. We can keep this up for now, just while we get all this stuff up and loaded, and then I can just send you guys the link right away. And then you can go like and stuff and show some love on them socials. Gonna. Okay, I didn't look. Like that. That. This and this. Now. There we go. All right, I think that should be pretty good. Boom. Sent to all of that stuff. Go back to my home. Let's hop on my thing right here. We go here. Boom. Boom. Look at that. Did all of that in a single stream. Now let's see who we're following and who can we show some love with a nice little raid. Here, I think what we can go ahead and do is we'll go ahead and raid over to Seriously Clara. Or Clara. She is the leader of the Twitch Vancouver group, and she's doing a post TwitchCon catch up. So we're gonna go ahead and raid over to her right now. So thanks for watching, everybody. I will be posting up the animation once it's done tonight, probably tomorrow morning and everything. And so yeah, thanks again for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.